The next game will be played in Adelaide, India, Australia. It's a must-win game if we want to seal the series, and we have a lot of expectations because obviously the game today was totally different, Zach, like we've been talking. Obviously, it was a game with a lot of rain coming and going around. They said it will be a passing shower, but it never passed.
No, it never passed. It just
stayed.
It was like some of those guests that come and say, "2 din ke liye, ek hafta I'm staying on." It just stayed.
Yeah. Okay, so if we win one, we'll draw level and we have to win the other one then. Zach, do you feel that India needs to do anything differently in the way they approach the game, in the mindset when they come and play the next game?
After the toss, when we analysed the playing 11, we felt that Kuldeep is someone which they should think of. But we've seen in a 3 ODI series, generally, we've seen teams don't like to change too much.
Yeah.
So what playing 11 you see in the first match, depending on how the game has gone, unless there is something alarming which needs to be addressed, they usually don't change. So keeping that in mind, I don't see any change. But personally, I think Kuldeep is someone who can make that impact in those middle overs, especially looking at the inexperience in Australia's batting lineup. Yes, there will be some changes from Australia, and some
lot of them,
usual faces are going to come back. But still, that middle phase is going to be a crucial one if it's a complete 50-over game. So maybe that chatter will start again.
And who sits out then?
They have a choice. Maybe Washington Sundar goes out and Kuldeep comes in.
And they've got to be comfortable with 7 batsmen. If they're playing Harshit Rana again, you've got to give people 2 games. So Harshit Rana 8, Kuldeep Yadav 9. So they're happy playing 7 batters. Then that makes sense because it strengthens the bowling. Having said that, I thought Washi did bowl well today. It's just that Kuldeep brings something completely different to the side.
Yeah.
So the other way to play Kuldeep is if they assess the conditions there and say 2 quicks and Nitish Reddy is okay for us. So let's keep the batting as is and bring Kuldeep in place of Harshit Rana. I don't know if in Australia you can do that. Just go in with 2 frontline quicks and Nitish. So that is the only other option if they want to bring back Kuldeep.
Okay, let's have a look at Australia's squad now. We know there are a lot of names that are going to come back. Alex Carey will be back. Zampa will be back. Clearly, they're coming back, right, to the side?
Well, if they are in the squad, they will be in the playing 11. That's what you'll expect. So yes, all these 3 guys, maybe 4. Will make the comeback.
You never know. Yeah, I think Carey could come in for Renshaw.
Yeah.
Zampa comes in for Koneman.
Yeah.
And the team is pretty much set otherwise. Unless they just think, look, we saw enough of Hazelwood. But I think it's early season. They want, as he said right in the beginning, they want miles in the bowler's legs. So they'll play Hazelwood, they'll play Stark. If they get their full 10 overs, they might say, okay, we don't need to play them in the 3rd ODI because that first test match is still a month away. So they're building up to that first test match, Australia. So they might play. So I only see these 3 changes, 1 in the spin and 2 with the wicketkeeper batters. But I think
so only Labuschagne is left.
Correct.
Yeah,
The matter that play him, he's in such great form. So I won't even be surprised if they just say, okay, let's play Labuschagne in as well, because if he's they just want him to get as much batting as possible. So look, as long as the players who were in this side know that they were in this side because the original players were not there, they won't feel anything about being replaced when the original players come back in.
Okay, so who are the players to watch out for you, Zach, from India and Australia?
Well, I think from India's point of view, the opening partnership is going to be the most crucial one. So I'll go with Rohit from India side. I think, for him to have that kind of a start along with Shubman Gill. And for Australia, they would want their seamers, both the experienced seamers, to emulate what they did in this game. So I think Josh Hazelwood is going to be that one key factor.
For you?
I know the danger play. I saw Marsh bat today. He's looking in very good nick. So I think he's the danger man for India. But this whole narrative of this series is about Roko.
Yeah.
So you go to Adelaide. By the way, if Virat Kohli has one ground to pick in his life, he'll pick the Adelaide Oval. Yeah. Beautiful batting surface, shortish square boundaries. So no better place for Rohit and Virat to find their way back. So keep your eyes open on Roko for that game.